you look at I mean, for me, in my opinion, they don't. Sometimes when I'm watching the Lakers back, you go on championship runs or whatever, and they don't get it done, and I'll be like, okay, we need this. Like me and JC, we did this before, like talking in the driveway. All right, we got to come back with this. I feel like San Antonio has to come back and not choke. That's all.
The coach gets up on the podium and says verbatim, De'Aaron Fox will have the ball in his hand at the end of the game.
And that's why they're sitting at home right now. And that's why they're sitting at home right now. They situation around.
But if you're good at
i.e. the Spurs, i.e. OKC,
at your pick and
we don't want you tanking game. We don't want you plotting for the last.
That's really what the point is supposed to be. That's all. That's all. That's supposed to be the point of it anyway.
But I'm not gonna lie. The only team, the reason why we in this mess is because your boy in Philadelphia. 9 times out of 10, most pro teams who are trash because they are trash.
Flatline, make a master plan, watch it backfire. Burn it all down and collect the ashes. Build it back.
All right, what up? Welcome to the All Grind Sports Show. We are politically incorrect. I go by the name of JC. Here are my wonderful brothers and co-hosts, OG, mentor, all that good spit, man. We got our official finals, NBA Finals recap for 26. There is a new NBA champion crowned for the 8th time in 8 years. So we're going to get into that in a second. But first, just want to thank y'all for tuning in the way y'all have been. Make sure I continue to like, share, comment, and hit that subscribe button. You could have been anywhere in the world, but y'all here with us. We appreciate that. And for any Knicks bloomers in the building, that is my saying for the show. It ain't got shit to do with y'all, because I know that's probably what it's going to sound like. That is the all grind theme right there.
Go back and watch all the other shows.
Yeah, exactly. Do not misconstrue that. Now, that being said, this is episode 198. So we got 2 more. We on our road to 200, man. We almost there.
Proud of you.
Proud of you. Proud of us, man. Appreciate y'all.
No, for actually remembering the episode.
Man, F you. But anyway, yeah. So we 2 episodes away.
You heard us talking about it pregame.
Before we go any further, man. I just want to send some love out, man. We lost a real one in the family the other day, man. My fiance's pops, my father in love. We just found out Friday night. We was on the way back from practice, man, that he passed away. So we could use all the prayers and virtual hugs from all y'all towards this family, man. Obviously, wife in the other room, getting everything together right now. So yeah. Much love to him, man. That was the first person I called in Turks and Caicos before I got on one knee. And I got his blessing, and he was real close. We just got our guest room together because he was staying with us a couple months ago while he was, dealing with some of the trials of what was going on. So much love, rest in paradise, and we love you, Pops. So just wanted to say that before we got going.
Sorry for you guys' loss.
Sorry for your loss, man.
And I appreciate y'all, man. Everybody who sent love over this weekend. That wasn't the only reason I ignored y'all Knicks fans. It was also a lot going on Saturday, but that was a part of it. So yeah,
that was the biggest part of it. Fuck them sports, nigga. We got real life issues over it.
Right.
Yeah, I know Chev ain't trying to hear that, but
you need to hear that.
You need to hear that too.
Hear that.
But yeah, man, I love y'all, my brothers, and I appreciate y'all. So on a lighter note, or is it a lighter note? The New York Knicks are NBA champions, man. I never thought I'd be saying those words.
That's the only reason why I'm wearing this bullshit ass hat, because I lost a fucking bet.
So talk to him, real.
So I've made a bet with my coworker that I had to come on to one of these shows that he be watching, and I got to wear a damn Knicks hat or Knicks apparel because I had the Spurs win it, and he's a New Yorker. And
why did you make that bet, though?
Shout
Because
that
I
man.
don't fucking like New York. I don't fucking like these motherfuckers.
You should have did
I don't like
that
the
last.
Knicks. I don't
You
like
should have
the
did that
Yankees.
last series.
I don't like none of that shit. No, I don't like
Look,
none of that
look,
Your
shit.
check
team
this
just
out.
played them. That was the time to make that bet.
Yeah, check
No,
this out.
the bet was throughout the entire playoffs. The bet was they had to win the whole shit.
Oh, damn. And he won that?
And he won it.
Oh, that's crazy work.
Well, you need to shout that man out. Say his name.
Fuck him. And fuck New York. And that's all I got to say about that.
Hey, shout out to that Knicks fans right there.
I know the
He put
last
that nigga through peril.
I know the last ending result of it didn't show it, but that was honestly a very amazing final series. Might be one of the greatest I've ever seen in my life. Even though it was in 5. That was one of the greatest series I ever seen. Like,
I totally disagree.
we just saw a 30-point comeback, Ragu. Have you ever seen that in your life? In the finals?
No, but
Okay.
and you shouldn't. Never seen no
that's
shit
true.
like that.
Right, but that you just witnessed a hardwood classic history. Like, what are you talking about?
You
That
game
the
3
Spurs
was crazy
choking,
too.
nigga. That's what you witnessed.
That game
You
3
witnessed no
was
hardwood
crazy.
classic. You witnessed the Spurs.
So
choking.
hold on, you saying that them wasn't fire
And that
games you was
tall ass
watching?
nigga.
The tight lead changes and spit all in the last 5 minutes for them last 4 games. That wasn't great.
You know why you ain't never seen that? Because
you
you're a Laker fan, and the Lakers got somebody like 29 in the finals of the team. That is a show. They also, I'm gonna just give my take very short. They all.
Yeah, you'll spit effing up because you see because of how you talking. You'll spit effing up.
Come on, man.
So y'all could chime in while his spit getting right. The basketball guys disagree so far.
Okay, hear me.
Nah, you
chopped.
You chopped up.
You keep painting.
Talking that plus spit.
Better talk to the job. Better tell them fix the Wi-Fi. No, we ain't hear a word you said for real. You started chopping up as soon as you said Lakers.
Wi-Fi. And on Wi-Fi.
No Wi-Fi. Oh, that's why.
Yeah, so Wi-Fi.
That's why.
Doesn't matter. The motherfuckers still.
Yeah.
No, I agree.
You can reset, pop out, pop back in if you want, whatever. Because it's still kind of.
Yeah, I don't know why. As soon as the episode started, his stuff started breaking down.
Because I told you he was talking that bullshit.
Oh no, it's crazy because I remember, and yes, shameless plug here. Go check out From the Nosebleed Show. We streamed game 3 and 4, and I remember saying during halftime, right before halftime, I'm like, look, if this game continue to be a blowout, because I only said this because I had it in my gut feeling something crazy is about to happen. So I'm like, if this game continue to go like this, or like at the time it was a 29-point lead,
on there twice.
I'm like, I'm going to bed. I said, I'm going to bed. But I'm like, we gonna see if they're gonna make the comeback. And they pulled it within 15, and I saw how the Spurs were playing, which they completely they played against their style of basketball during just unacceptable. Like they went from hitting shots like they were throwing buckets into the Red Sea to where they couldn't hit anything, like trying to hit a dart with a bullseye. You're not a professional dart player. It was insane. Like, when will teams learn? We have seen this over the last 10 years. When will teams learn? When you have a lead, a huge lead, stop jacking up threes.
Preach.
Put twos up. Put the twos up. Go inside. Go in paint.
That's exactly how they lost.
Stop doing that shit. Yes, you were hitting threes in the first half. Yes, you were throwing the red buckets into the Red Sea. Okay, fine, but you up by 20 motherfucking 9. When they pulled it within 17, you better start shooting twos. Start fighting these motherfuckers off.
Attack the basket at least. Like penetrate, and if it opens, then you kick it out.
7 foot 3.
That's literally what while they sitting there jacking up threes in the fourth quarter, that's exactly what the Knicks were doing. They were attacking, and then when they did get a 3, it was usually an open 3 because they were collapsing the defense. And I think it just came down to they simply started playing not to lose instead of playing to win. They heard them footsteps and them niggas started panicking, and everything that could go wrong for them went wrong. And minus the Josh Hart shot, everything went right for the Knicks in them last few minutes. And that's pretty much the sum of it.
Boy, Josh Hart would have been enemy number one if they did not win that game.
Facts. They'd have lost the series because I would have tied it up. It could have went either way after that.
The fact that they had a 29-point lead, I just had it in my. I had it in my head. I said,
Raggle, I will say I am with you in being disgusted, but just as a basketball fan, it was good basketball. I'm trying to be, I'm trying to be professional here. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
and I did enjoy what I was watching, even though it was in 5, and even though it was disgusting what the Spurs did. I think Fox has officially proven my point that he's not a winning basketball player. I've been telling y'all that for years. We officially see that now. I know before I even asked the question of what they need to do, trade that nigga and start Dylan Harper. That's where I will start, and then y'all can give y'all answers to that later. But yeah, that's pretty much what happened, man. I think the Knicks were a better and more mature team, and that's what we just witnessed.
What did Dylan Harper do in Game 5?
He had 25 points.
Oh, that was the other nigga.
You talking about Castle?
Castle?
That nigga had one bucket.
I would say,
what the fuck are we talking about here?
Them niggas choked.
Again, those are one of those moments to take from the J. Cole bar. The hate in your blood.
Y'all saying they was jacking threes. They was missing layups coming down the stretch.
I would.
Yeah, Castle.
Not in Game 4.
No. Brian Day's game in the closeout game.
Yeah.
Who missed the last layup when it was 88?
Dylan Harper.
That was
Harper?
Yeah.
But I agree. De'Aaron Fox.
Dylan Harper only 20. He got.
Bro, I love Harper.
I'm not going back.
I'm
gonna say Harper. He left it on the floor. So
literally
he did.
Whatever. He left it on the floor, bro. Like you can see that.
I think it's officially time, bro.
To win that game, it was Harper.
Y'all did not draft that man number 2 overall to be coming behind the bench over someone who's making bonehead IQ plays in crunch time.
Like he did at 10.5 seconds to go in that Game 4.
No, wait. This is even crazier. At the end of Game 4, the coach gets up on the podium and says verbatim, De'Aaron Fox will have the ball in his hand at the end of the game.
And that's why they sitting at home right now. And that's why they sitting at home right now.
Then Game 5, he goes 0 for 4.
0 for 5.
0 for 4. 0 for 5. 0 for 5.
So that motherfucker did stop shooting.
And I think he had a few turnovers.
Like, the crazy thing is, he had a couple jumpers at the end of Game 5 that he took that effed him over.
Look,
so he doubled down on Game 4.
What Deion Waiter said that everybody was laughing at, but it's so damn true. I'd rather go 0 for 30 than 0 for 5 or 0 for 9 because at least I kept shooting. These motherfuckers be stopped shooting. Shoot the goddamn on ball. You're not gonna make every single shot, but damn, have some confidence to put the ball up. You're a professional player, damn it. As far as the Knicks winning, look, I have made it very publicly known I hate the city of New York. All right, the people that we have on this panel, the people that I met from New York, they're fine people. I just hate the fucking city. But like J. Cole said, the hate and the blood can't stop your soul from vibing with that 29-point comeback. That was some of the greatest, the greatest comeback I've ever seen. One of the greatest comebacks I've ever seen.
Considering the circumstances, that is the greatest comeback I've ever seen in basketball. That's the new Atlanta Falcons.
So check this out. Would you? I ain't gonna even hold you. I do think that's a great comeback, but I feel like towards the end, they should have just strictly gave the ball to Brunson so he could get a 50 piece. I don't know why. I just wanted them to end with the 50.
Talking about Game 5?
Yep, Game 5.
This is what I'm saying.
When they end with the 50 burger, like
this is what I'm gonna say.
Right, 29-point comeback.
Nah, they was trying to win that game though.
Hey, this is what I'm gonna say. This is what I'm gonna say too.
I'm saying when they started fouling, they should have just threw the ball to Brunson. Like he could have took all the free throws. Like fuck it. Like.
Hey, this is what I'm gonna say too. I'm glad that 29-point lead happened because it kind of
50 at that point.
Man, I'm just glad that 29
I'd have
point
pulled a
comeback
damn
happened
nigga ball.
because it took all the focus off that Cavs blown lead. It took all the focus
I
off
know.
of that. It took
Yeah,
all the
Didn't think
focus
about
off of that.
the finals.
Yeah.
They took all the focus off that 22-point blown.
Where do y'all
Let's
rank?
talk about wait. Do one go. Keep going back, nigga. Let's talk about the Orlando blowing leads. Them niggas was blowing leads.
Yeah.
This
Oh yeah, against Detroit. Yeah.
Nigga.
They blew that game.
Nigga,
They
what?
blew that
Them
game
niggas
5.
It was a 3-1.
Them niggas went 0-20. Them niggas
Just-
went 0-24.
If you're about to ask where do I rank this Knicks playoff run, it's top 5, one of the greatest of all time. It's top 5.
Bro,
There's no doubt in my mind. You only
don't.
lost 3 games. They only lost 3 games.
You said top 5? So
It's top
you putting
5.
so I take it you putting Lakers over them. I
Yeah.
take it you putting the first, I think it was the first Golden State, right? Where they lost 1 game? Or was the second one?
No, I think that was the second one.
The second one. So I'm
Second or
assuming
third
that
one.
one.
One of those runs, they only
went
lost like 1 or 2
15-1.
playoff-
They went 15-1.
in one of those, yeah.
Whatever year
That's-
that was. And then what else you putting up there?
What year was that when the 76ers only lost like 2 games in the playoffs? I think that was 80. Was that 84?
83.
83. Yeah, that's up there. This Knicks one, to be honest with you, like you ran through the East like it was nothing. Like, yeah, you had to think about their only adversity.
Do you have to
was
win?
down 2-1?
Do you have
to
to
the
win
Hawks.
to be in this conversation?
Fuck yeah, you do.
Okay, so never mind.
Fuck yeah, you do. Hey, it's just like yes, no, we're not doing this. Well, you tried.
No,
You tried.
I give you wait. I give you one team that's top 5 playoff run. I don't give a fuck about wins and losses. That Dirk team, bro.
Oh,
Oh yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
They
yeah,
won,
yeah.
That's
though.
a top
Yeah.
5.
Yeah, they won, but they won.
I
That's
forgot
a
about
top
them.
5
That's a good
No, I
one.
ain't forget about
playoff
them.
run, bro.
Nah, for sure.
Bro, and then
They're
the
number
teams
3 on my
he-
list.
beat-
Then the teams he beat.
Bro, I'm going to say this
Yeah.
alone before I even give the other spit, just this alone. Dallas was the underdog in every single series that playoff run. First round, second round, third round,
conference,
and the finals.
and the finals.
Every single round, they
Every
were the
single round.
underdog against
Yes.
Portland. And Brandon Roy, that was like his last little,
Hoorah.
his last little moment before it was like official. Like, yeah, get up out of here. So Roy had that series he had against them. They still ended up winning. Then they played the 2-time defending
champions
in the Lakers, who were the favorite to win it all that year.
Wait.
Swept them.
Yeah, you're right. Got swept.
Swept them.
Then you got OKC with
Yep,
the
that
young
was favored
guns
over them.
of 3 future Hall of Famers and MVPs,
Yep.
and Harden, Westbrook, and KD.
And KD.
Beat them, and then you go to
Then
the
it go
finals
against
where you
Miami?
virtually are shown to have no chance against the big 3 who just came together and said they're gonna win 8 in a row, and you pretty much embarrassed them in the front court. Dirk, I'm talking about. So
Yeah, he put Chris
Don't
Bosh.
forget
I
Jason
think
Tate.
this is
Don't
an
forget Jason
episode in
Terry
itself of this
embarrassing
conversation.
LeBron.
I ain't gonna lie.
Don't forget Jason Terry embarrassing LeBron the whole, and JJ Brea embarrassing LeBron bitch ass the whole
Just had
damn
to go
series.
LeBron. You see this nigga? He just had to go.
He was
LeBron.
part of the
We trying to
team.
talk about
He
finals.
was part of the
runs.
team.
You just had
He
to
was
dive
part of the
into
team.
that part. Huh?
He was part of the team.
You just
Just
can't
get
help
Part of the
yourself.
team. Nope, I cannot. He
Just
was
get on,
part-
just
if
get
he
on,
didn't play-
get on one knee and just two-handed.
Whoa, whoa.
Yo.
Whoa,
That's
buddy.
what you doing right now, man.
Whoa,
That's what you doing right now. Like,
whoa.
you just had to go there. Like,
Mute yourself after that.
nah, bro, nah, because that's how.
If I was in control of this, you would be
That's
muted,
what,
sir.
Bro.
That's what you wanted to do. Like,
I'm not gonna lie, bro. It's like 2011. I feel like we do need to do an episode on something surrounding that, because there needs to be a conversation of that being like, because of everything surrounding it in context. Like, that has an argument for number 1 to me.
Yeah.
Like, I know, like with the Lakers and Golden State, maybe you can
It's
say it's
the
the most
players
dominant. But if
it's
we're
the
talking about
players
greatest
who beat.
playoff run,
it's the greatest, bro. He got damn near every Hall of Famer on the list in this
Mhm.
generation. So it's
Mhm.
like,
facts.
what the fuck can you say? Like, it's
He went through 2 players in the same run that are considered in most people's
The
top
gr-
5s.
Exactly, and that's what makes it the greatest the greatest run probably ever, bro. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, nigga.
Yeah.
Like, nigga,
It's definitely in that conversation for sure.
that's like
Yeah.
a
I
nigga
want to hear
going through.
Ragu because he's seen more basketball than us. So
That's like a nigga coming. That's like a nigga beating the Bulls and the Lakers, nigga, when they faced in the finals. Like whoever did that, like just was in that playoffs. Like nigga, them niggas just
So
running
Isaiah Thomas.
or some shit like that.
Ooh.
So Isaiah Thomas.
Isaiah Thomas saw Bird and
Because Isaiah
Mike.
Thomas,
Yeah.
Mike, and then saw
and
saw
saw
Magic.
Kareem and Magic. Damn.
Yeah. And won.
See.
So
We were thinking of some ones.
you got to think of something.
Yeah, this is an
I know,
episode,
I'm
bro.
telling
This
you,
episode.
you can't just say that.
I'm
like,
not
that's
gonna
what
lie,
I'm
just
saying,
just
like,
because of the fact that they didn't have any all-stars and they still turn around and won the chip, the 03-04 Pistons.
Nah. Hell
Just
nah.
no, because old Saudi over there, you still ain't recovered from that series.
Hell nah.
Come on now,
That's disgusting. I
they weren't even
refuse
supposed to
to
sniff.
I
They weren't even
refuse to
supposed to sniff
partake
that
in
finals.
in such
They
blasphemous
weren't even
talk.
supposed to sniff that finals, bro. They was not even supposed to sniff, and you know it. They was not supposed
Bro,
to
it's
sniff
the
that
Eastern
finals.
Conference, bro.
Who gives a damn? Were they supposed to be were they supposed to be the representative of that with no all stars, with no all stars and no all teamers?
You know
Was they
that
supposed
was
to do
that
that?
was all. Come on, bro.
Yeah, and then
No,
all the
like,
politics that the
was
Lakers was
politics
dealing with at the
behind that.
time,
Okay.
bro. Like,
Oh, now we gonna bring up the rig
I'll put the
conversation.
Knicks. I'll definitely put
Now
the
we
Knicks
gonna
over
that.
that.
Now we gonna put the rig conversation in. Now
I'll definitely put the Knicks over them. Big facts.
All of a sudden, David Stern like the Pistons over the Lakers. Okay, sure.
That's not what I said. I said there was politics within the Lakers organization. You're not listening. We had our own drama and spit going on.
Y'all
big
still
dog up
made
in
the
here.
finals.
We had our own drama going. Right. We was good enough to do that. But I mean, Kobe then kind of admitted himself because of how he was feeling. He kind of shot us out of that series.
You know what's crazy though?
Said that.
You know what? You want to know why y'all really didn't win that series? It's because y'all had Karl Malone, and God would never bless that nasty motherfucker. All right?
I'm not gonna disagree with that.
God would never bless that nasty motherfucker.
As y'all can see, my boy Samo ain't
Fuck
in the
Karl
building,
Malone.
man.
Protect your children at all costs. Fuck Karl Malone.
Go ahead, pop your shit.
Disgusting pig.
100%.
Big Isaiah said, I'm down with that spit, my brother.
That's the reason why y'all ain't win that shit. God said you already had enough with the money. You ain't winning championship shit.
So Isaiah,
you nasty.
You came in when we talking about
greatest playoff runs ever.
Bro, you ain't been here 5 seconds, bro.
Brother, you should have said I arrived to the function. No. That's what you should have said. It ain't my fault. I didn't tell you to say that. I didn't make you say that. You picked to say that on your own.
Hey, chose them very words from his vocabulary. From his vernacular.
We are talking about the greatest finals runs ever and where the Knicks fit in that, if they fit in that conversation. Where would you say this is?
Than Starbucks. Sue me.
I only get one thing from Starbucks,
man. I mean, regardless of how you feel on who they played leading up to the finals and even in the finals, because, you know, now everybody want to revise history and immediately after the final. Well, the Spurs have 3 players who are under 25, and come on, bro. Like, let's stop doing this. Bro,
that sound like OKC last year.
Yeah, I seen that.
Like what?
Brother, like, so I'm just like, we're not finna do this, bro. They put belt on everybody that they saw before them, except the Spurs. And we know the Spurs get started damn near every game they played like that.
Yep.
They get started on like a 10-2 run or a 16.
They were up double digits in every single first quarter of this series. Every single one.
This is game 1, they led by 14. Game 2 by 12. Game 3 by 12. Game 4, they had the big collapse by 29. And even in game 5,
they were up 16.
16.
Yep. And then Rail reminded us of what happened in Cleveland. Remember that game 1?
Yeah. And so, like, my thing is, I don't want to hear this about, oh, well, the Spurs are young and they basically kind of got me a gimme ring. No, they didn't.
No, he
No,
didn't.
Oh nah, yeah, I'm not hearing none of
Oh,
that.
and let's point this
And I
out real
hate these
quick too.
niggas.
Let's just point this out real quick too. The Spurs is the only team in this playoff that actually kept it a fucking game for the closeout game. They blew Cleveland out, they blew Atlanta out, and they blew Philadelphia out by 20 or more points. They're the only team in NBA history to close out to have 20 or more point leads and close out
I think
games.
going into the series, they had like the biggest margin
They
of
did. That's what I'm
victory
talking
ever
about in closeout
going into
games.
the
I
final.
told you.
Nobody has ever done
when
that.
They put the beat down on Cleveland,
Which was
I'm not even trying to talk
egregious.
crazy.
No. We're speaking
But when
facts.
they
I
put
get
the
it.
beat down on Cleveland like that, and their closeout game, it took their margin of victory down.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, it did. By the way,
Wow.
and I'm only wearing this because I lost a wager. So
I figured. But
yeah,
it's
Like
got to
this
be
shit.
up there as far as like, especially from the opening round to the duration of the Eastern Conference Finals, bro. I don't know the only ones that I've seen that were probably that dominant was 2017 OKC.
You mean Golden State?
I mean Golden State. My bad, Golden State.
Yeah.
I had Kevin Durant.
No, we was just talking about that. I'm sure you're gonna say the Lakers. Obviously,
Yeah, the Lakers.
We brought up Dallas.
Which Dallas team?
2011.
2011.
Third.
2011 is top 5.
I mean, because we were talking about the circumstances for that. The fact that you were the underdog in every single series. You played 2 players in most people's top 5 and probably 6, 7 Hall of Famers just before you even got to the finals. The last
so are
little.
we talking about impressive or sheer dominance?
That's what I was saying too. I was like, is this
Because
I think greatest and most
metrics.
dominant? I think Lakers and Golden State is like most dominant conversation. Maybe the Knicks is more. Yeah, impressive.
I'm gonna put Dallas as most dominant, or not.
But
most
Knicks
dominant,
Knicks got an argument for both though.
But
that's what I'm saying.
Dallas was dominant too. Think about it, you did sweep the back-to-back champions like it was nothing.
I'm not saying that type.
That is fair.
Like,
that's fair.
When we're talking about sheer dominance in this aspect.
Yeah, the Knicks. They went 46 days without losing a game.
Hey, real, hold on. You didn't have to say it like that.
My thing is, like, even
just like it was nothing.
It was. It was. Y'all had no fighting chance against them.
Hold on now, because even with the Lakers series, the Lakers didn't get blown out until that very last game.
Game 4.
Now, the first 3 games, they were close. Even in the Portland
we had a chance
series,
to win all 3 of those. I remember.
Yeah, in the Portland series, they lost 2 games.
Mm-hmm.
And against OKC, they lost the game. I'm not saying that the run is not impressive, but I'm talking about sheer dominance. Like how we saw the Knicks put, bro, what they did
to ass on the East, bro.
In that closeout game.
Yeah, they should be arrested for that.
I'm gonna say 3 people. There's 3 people that deserve a ring for the Knicks that are not on the team. That Spike Lee, that whoever that fan was that paid Danhausen money to lift the curse of the Knicks, and Danhausen himself. He lifted that curse off the Knicks, and they proceeded to go 14-1.
So that's what I'm saying. Like when I think of
he get a ring.
It's crazy. I think if I go back to the episodes, bro, I don't think I picked the Knicks to win any series this entire playoff.
Oh, you wildin'.
I don't think I might. I don't remember round 1, but I might have picked Atlanta. I ain't gonna lie.
No, I thought you picked the Knicks for round 2.
I thought they was gonna.
No, that was round 1 when they played Atlanta.
I know.
No, I'm talking about round 2.
Who they playing round 2?
Philadelphia. There ain't no way.
Hell no! I definitely picked Philly. Philly was on a high coming into that series. Remember?
Oh yeah.
Because they had just popped Boston.
Egregious.
I definitely picked
Philly was winning that.
I picked Philly. I didn't think they was gonna beat Boston. So when they did that, I was like, "Oh, there's some action there."
Yeah, that's because you was drinking that Kool-Aid. That's what happened.
Yes, sir.
You drinking a little bit too much.
So I may have picked them round 1, and that's a maybe. I have to go back, but I for sure haven't picked them since.
I had to go back and see.
So if you was betting against me, congratulations, and you owe me some money.
But the Knicks also owed me a ring, bro, because I reversed my pick to the Spurs, and we know how bad of luck I got. So
damn, I think you said that too on the episode.
Dolan, you need to hit my line, brother. That me. That me. No, I'm just
Damn, if I'd have known that, I'd have told you to stay with the Knicks.
I'm just playing. But it's got to be up there in the top 10 without thinking about it. Like without going through every single champion. Looking at it.
I wanted Ragu to answer because I know he's seen a lot more finals than we have. So
it's just they were really putting the beat down on a lot of teams, and what they did in the finals was the only other time I've seen a team do that really like that was in 2018 when LeBron, they were playing the Pacers, and them boys won 24 out of 28 quarters and still lost the series.
Yeah.
That was that.
Remember we did that. Remember when we played Denver? I think it was a few years ago. We was winning like 90% of the damn series and lost in 5.
That's another time. Those are like probably the only 2 times I've seen teams consistently walked down.
Yeah.
Towards like the end of the game like that. But this is the first time I've seen it done in the finals like that. That was crazy. It was almost like clockwork. Every game around midway through third quarter.
We knew what was coming. Pause.
There you go.
It's only because you here. If you wasn't here, I wouldn't have corrected us. I got to be on my toes with you.
Pause.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah,
What? What?
Oh,
Mute yourself.
Real, bro.
That's what you're doing now,
bro.
No, you ain't doing that.
And you implicated another man on the panel? That is crazy. That's diabolical word.
All right. Y'all better watch everything y'all say going forward. All right. Keep that energy, too. Keep that effing energy. What's next for the Knickerbockers? Talk to me.
They got to sign Cat. Sign Cat and Alvarado.
After they tear up the whole Times Square and Manhattan and I'm sure Central Park.
If I was the Knicks, I would do the parade through Brooklyn just to fucking laugh at the Nets. I would just to.
How many fans you think they got?
Yeah.
Oh, the Nets.
That's like the Chargers in LA.
Hey, they got some type of people. I mean, Jay-Z all of a sudden a fan of the Knicks, even though he helped the Nets go to Brooklyn. All of a sudden he a fan of the Knicks.
He's just a fan.
Nigga didn't help.
Period.
Nigga didn't help gentrify the city to get Brooklyn over there, and all of a sudden you a Knickerbocker fan.
Yeah. That crazy ass hairstyle he got.
Like I said,
let me stop before I end up on a boat.
He's never really been associated with sports.
So end up on that island
as a New Yorker. He's gonna claim anybody from New York who win.
And what the hell is Taylor Swift doing on the sideline like a big Knick fan? Ain't she from Kansas or Nebraska or some shit? Where'd this come from?
No, she's been. I ain't gonna lie. She's been at Knick games before. She actually has. Like since she been getting that guap, getting that money, getting that show, yeah, she been at Knick games, my boy.
I stand corrected if I'm wrong.
So how y'all feel about
I don't care for Taylor Swift, but she.
How you feel about Mr. Potato Head though?
Who?
Donald Trump.
Oh.
That's why they lost the game they did.
Yeah.
Should have stayed at home.
That's why I feel that those business owners,
Silver sent that Baca Blitz trying to extend the series.
It tried to. Man, all them New Yorkers around Madison Square Garden, they lost all that money because of that orange face fucker. Shit crazy. Lost all that fucking money.
I know there's gonna be some too early conversations, but it is floating around.
Oh, here we go.
Jalen Brunson. I think I know where I'm going.
No.
What?
Is he the greatest Knick ever?
No.
Close to it.
But he's not.
Who is?
Not yet.
Who is?
Patrick.
Still got Pat?
I'm sorry. He blew and shit. Jalen got the ring and shit. But
Pat got just as many rings as I do.
Why? Why is Patrick Ewing over him? Why?
Jalen Brunson did something that no other superstar in 53 years
outside of Walt Frazier and Willis Reed.
I'm asking for the reasoning. Why?
Pat had to play, and Pat had to go against Mike. Like,
here we go with this.
Nah, one of them years wasn't Mike. Hold on, one of them finals years wasn't Mike.
No,
he went against the big Africans.
So why he didn't get it done when he retired? Why he didn't get it done when
he was old?
He went against the team.
He was old by then.
He went against the Kings.
was
And
old in
then he
94?
tore his Achilles when he
I'm talking
in
about-
He was
99.
old in
He
94?
wasn't old in 92. I mean, in 93,
94?
94, 94, 95.
I just brought that up. I said, yeah, I brought that up. I said,
Oh, okay.
I
That's
said he
what I
didn't
was
go
talking
against
about.
Mike
I'm not
both
talking
times.
about the second time you were
Oh
talking.
yeah.
I'm not
I
talking
just
about the
told
second
him that. I was like, yeah, he went against the big African over there. That second year, Mike wasn't there.
Akeem got him, my nigga. That's
Okay, so I mean,
No, actually, no. For real, John Stark got him. That's what happened because John Stark decided to do it.
And Pat
And watch
Riley
me
didn't play the other
disappear in Game 7.
And
John
Pat
Stark was
Riley
too
didn't
worried
play
about.
the other nigga.
See,
I ain't
this
gonna
what
lie. I
happened.
hear a whole lot of excuses, my nigga.
This
I
what
ain't
happened.
gonna cap to you.
John Stark was too worried about the. No. Here, I'm gonna tell you what happened with John Starks in Game 7. He was too worried about that highway chase with the white Bronco on the freeway. That's what he was too worried about, and he disappeared in the middle of the game. That's what he was too worried about.
I mean, so what? If listen to my question then. If Brunson isn't the greatest nigga ever right now, what would it take to say that? Does he have to just keep playing?
Basically,
Yeah.
Like I'm not like, and when I say
Just
keep
keep
playing, I
playing,
mean
like,
just keep on
you
averaging
can't-
you a little 20-something a game for like 3 or 4 more years. I mean, that's all it would take, right? Even if he don't win again.
Look. I feel he got the ring and shit, and that's tremendous. But
And Finals
damn,
MVP.
like, and Finals MVP, all the ring, all the shits, right? You feel me? But you feel me? Let him stack a few seasons, a few more seasons on the team and shit, so he could be.
So basically, you just saying time. Then. He don't got to do nothing else. He just needs just time, right?
Yeah, he did what you supposed to do. Just give it some time. Like damn, like just off top. Like damn.
I
Like,
will say this though: if he
when
get, don't
when
let
it's
this
all
nigga
said
get
and
MVP or something. This conversation is really dead. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
That's my point. That's my point. That's why I say give it some time.
It ain't even an argument at that point.
Like just.
But what I'm saying
give it
is
some
you're not
time,
naming anything that Patrick Ewing has not done, that Patrick Ewing has done as a Knick, that Jalen Brunson has not achieved. Jalen Brunson's been an all-star. He's been on all NBA teams. Hell, he won comeback player of the year. He's done 2
They just
things
made
that
that
Patrick
award
Ewing
up,
has
nigga.
not done.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Don't
throw that award in there. That was a
Nigga
nice
said
throw in
comeback
though.
player of
Like
the year. It's crazy.
comeback player. Yeah, like, they threw that shit in there. Like no, okay.
I'm with you
my
on
bad.
that.
My bad. This was clutch player of the year. My bad.
That too. Like
So hold on. So this is the same podcast where we
Yeah, DeRozan. I think DeRozan got a couple of them.
Hold on, it's the same podcast where we crucify players for not being clutch, and then you got to play.
I think our version of clutch is different than their version of clutch, though. What they just going off because you scored the most in the fourth?
No, that's not what it is.
So what they go off of?
It's a specific parameters. It has to be within. It has to be
points within 3 minutes or some shit, huh?
No, can I finish? Stop. Let me finish. It has to be within a certain amount of points within crunch time. And crunch time is down to the last 3 to 2 minutes. And it has to be within like 6 points or something like that.
Who's the winners of this award in general?
Yeah, Fox got one of them recently.
Fox got one? Oh, I don't even need to read no further. Case closed.
When did De'Aaron Fox get one?
That's what I was looking up because I could have sworn I remembered him getting one.
Hold on. When did De'Aaron Fox get one?
He must have been a finalist then.
I swear to God, he got
all right, talk to us. If you're looking at it, who are the 3, 4, whatever clutch players of the years that they've had so far?
And then you're talking about when he was playing in Sacramento in 2022, 2023, not making these decisions?
Don't matter. He still got one.
What does that have to do with anything? And then y'all, this be so funny.
You brought the award up, nigga. I just said De'Aaron Fox got one. That's all I said.
This be so funny to me. Before all of this, nobody ever brought this up about Fox. Nobody ever brought this up about Fox.
Hey.
So you brought this up, JC.
I literally on this show said I don't think Fox plays winning basketball when he got to the Spurs. That was exactly what I said. Go back to the tape.
Okay. You got it, bro. You got it. Let's just continue, bro. Let's just continue. Again, Patrick Ewing has not done anything that Jalen Brunson has not accomplished as a Knick, bro. Miss me with that. That longevity stuff. Miss me with that, bro.
So is your answer yes?
People were crowning Mike a greatest of all time or greatest player ever touched the court
after
before
9
he won
years.
The championship. There's magazine articles on him.
Wait, before he won?
Yes. Yes.
I thought it was after he got the first 3.
Oh, bro, we can look this up. There's magazines.
Because I remember
He's
they
not
put up
lying.
a statue
He's
that
not lying.
said greatest of all time when he retired the first time.
Brother, this is what
I didn't
I'm
know they
talking
said
about
it
when
before.
y'all
That's
revise
crazy.
history. It
They
is a
did. Yeah,
magazine
they said
article.
it. Yeah,
It's a
it was a
big
magazine.
old plaster of him. Is he the greatest of all time?
Damn, that's crazy work. We wouldn't dare do that
I'm
now.
not a
Does
fan
it?
of
Does it mean? Does
What
that
you mean they
show?
wouldn't do that now? They was doing it with Wemby, and he hadn't even
Yeah,
won
you
yet.
right. You
After
right.
they won,
You right. After
after they won
that
the
conference
Western
finals, they was definitely talking about GOAT.
every single.
They was
Is Wemby
definitely
better
talking
than
about GOAT. You ain't
Giannis?
lying.
Is Wemby better than Giannis?
And this
Is
is
Wemby
first
better than
playoff
Steph?
run. He ain't
Is
never even made
Wemby better than
playoffs.
Steph? And I'm like, bro, he ain't even won the ring yet, and y'all already talking about he's way better. Stop it.
That's
Stop
why I
Bro,
it.
said.
Wemby never
That's
even
why I
made
told.
playoffs before this year.
Hey, I
And these
told a
niggas is
close.
talking about GOAT off of
I
one
told a
run.
close friend of mine. That's why Wemby can't win this win this ring. That's why I said that.
Oh
He
yeah,
can't win.
don't let Matt win this year. Oh my gosh. They'd have had him over Jordan right now.
Facts.
Next question. So I'm hesitating to say it for a reason. Give me some grace. But just I wanted to, see if y'all can think of other times there's been a sort of impact, right? So there was an interview with Charles Barkley where he was saying if Brunson happens to lead them to this championship, that this would be the greatest free agency signing in NBA history.
No.
Who came to mind immediately for you to say no that fast?
Shaq, LeBron. I mean,
Well, okay.
don't miss me with that because it was a signing trade.
Yeah, no.
Miss me with that.
That wasn't where I was going. The devil's advocate angle was maybe the context of who it was, because we're talking about a team that's been abysmal for so long, for decades and decades.
That, man.
Because of what it did for them compared to the other team.
I'm letting you know I'm not hearing that. I'm sorry. It's not a better free agency signing than Shaq. It's not a better free agency signing than even LeBron with Miami. Hell, it's not a better free agency signing than KD going to Golden State.
It
You talking about the championships that this guy right here don't even count?
That's fine. If
you see, I start frowning. So
you can start. You can do this all. It don't count. But the simple fact of the matter is, they had the team set up so that in 2016 they had the opportunity to sign someone like KD and create the greatest team that we've ever seen assembled in the NBA. Right or wrong?
That's correct.
I'm sorry.
If you're talking about just the signing of Shaq, I think they won 3 back.
I think if we're talking about the impact of the signing and what it does for that team.
Nobody hearing that, man. All these semantics and stuff about what it did for the team. At the end of the day, these are professional basketball players, and their goal is to win a championship.
And I'm sure you never in your lifetime thought you would hear that the New York Knicks are NBA champions.
Is it one of the best? Sure. Is it the best? No.
What, the finals?
You can say
the question was Jalen Brunson being the greatest free agency signing in NBA history.
Shit, you could say the Bulls signing Rodman was the better signing.
No, we're not gonna go that far because they didn't win as soon as they signed him, right? It took some time.
Neither did Shaq or Brian or the other niggas he just named except KD.
So it would have to be KD then, or Rodman. Rodman got signed and won immediately.
I'm saying
they had 3 already though.
So Golden State had already won too.
He just kept it going.
But that Game 5 performance for Jalen Brunson's got to be up there.
Yeah, it got to be that 40. That's why I wanted him to end
ended
with
it on the 45 piece.
If he would have ended with 50, nigga, nigga.
But no, they said the team had 49,
and he had
45. Yeah,
That's
that's
up there with
ridiculous.
that Bron and Kyrie graphic, 41 and 41. Like,
That's one of the great performances. And how many in the fourth? 12 points in the fourth quarter.
I think it was the third when he started going crazy for real.
Like my thing is with the whole Jalen Brunson, son,
I
it
think he had
wasn't
15 and
and I'm not trying to take away from Jalen Brunson because
Well, you gonna say everybody else around him? All the other stuff that happened?
He absolutely reformed the Knicks, but you said it was a whole transformation. Went and got OG. They went and got Karl Anthony Towns. They went and got
Mikal
Mike
Bridges.
Even though Bridges didn't play that well in the finals in East Conference,
He had his moments. He had his
moments, and then on top of that, everybody in the locker room seemed to like him.
And let's be honest, the tip in
And he
by
plays.
OG won this series.
Yeah.
If it's
The
one thing
nigga gonna be there, if nothing else.
He's gonna be out there getting cardio for sure.
We might have a game tonight if it wasn't for OG and that running tip in.
We'd have a game tonight. One, if Mitch Johnson would have did a better job coaching in that series. I don't understand how
That's what
that nigga would have just played Harper more.
He got out
I don't
coached.
understand how
Shout out Mike Brown.
being one of the best coaches in
Shout
the
out
league
Mike
this year
Brown.
to just completely he looked lost out there. Like he didn't know what to tell his team. And then the whole Dylan Harper.
If I'm popping them, they need to have a conversation with him. Like pull him to the side. Like what was going on now? Like they need to get an insight of what that was.
Dylan Harper situation, I don't
Brown's
understand what happened. Why was Dylan Harper like in and out, especially during crunch time? I don't understand that.
Ain't that what I said before Isaiah even got in here?
Everybody like to blame, and this is what I'm talking about with the whole Fox situation. That play was absolutely massive. He should have absolutely dribbled out. But bro, 29 points.
That ain't just one nigga.
Bro,
Nigga didn't even call it.
And I also like how the Fox moment made everybody completely forget that Wemby had just missed 2 straight free throws.
Isaiah, so you agree?
3 threes.
You agree that they choked? They choked in game 4, correct?
That's
all
entire
I'm saying.
team
When my shit start messing up, that's all I was saying. And they choked in game 5 too. They was up 12.
16.
They were up 16, Ragu.
How many layups did they miss coming down the stretch?
In game 4 and 5, how many crunch time free throws did Wemby miss, bro?
Yeah.
Hey, let's talk about it, bro.
How cold?
We love to praise him at the good times, but then when the bullshit happen, everybody try to act like it didn't happen.
How cold did he go from the field during the third and fourth quarter of both those games?
In the second half, you could say.
Well,
there's an argument that you could just say second half.
See, Isaiah, this is why we pay you the big bucks.
Because
now look,
I just hate when like folks just try to focus on one player who messed up that one.
Yeah.
I'm not taking. He should have dribbled out. I'll say it 1,000 times, 100 times. But bro, a whole team collapsed the way they did in the finals like that, getting walked down every game.
But it's like, how does a player who's supposedly a veteran,
I didn't like that last
make
shot
such an egregious IQ decision at that moment?
I didn't like that shot neither.
I didn't like this.
Like as soon as my little 10-year-old nephew, that was right next to me, was like, why did he do that? Why did he shoot that?
And then everybody showing me the picture of him getting smacked on the wrist and this, that, and the third. I don't want to hear that, bro.
Because it shouldn't have been a shot.
He shouldn't have shot it.
He shouldn't have shot it. And then secondly, we all saw that. See, I hate to bring it up.
Then he would have soft as fuck.
But y'all didn't hear when it was LeBron during that game against the Celtics and Patrick Beverly pulling out the camera and stuff. Y'all told him to stop crying.
JC, my tablet gonna die. I gotta switch to my phone.
On top of that, how many times do you hear people say, "Oh, the referees shouldn't be deciding the game. They need to let the players decide the game."
So what happened? The players
decided that would have been a bailout right there.
The players decided the game.
Hey, that was probably
I think the ref was like, "Nigga, you shouldn't have shot that dumb spit." I'm not
gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I would anybody argue with me?
If he would have tried to dunk the basketball, if he would have tried to dunk,
might have got it.
The ref probably would have called it.
Yeah,
probably most likely would have
called it.
Hey, let me ask y'all this. Can I ask y'all this question? And you got the more experience out of all of us when it comes to this. Do y'all feel like this is one of the more cleanest official officiated series.
I think they was letting him play. I think they was letting him play.
Fuck no. But
No, as far as like
was officiated
from game 3,
at the end of
I think they was trying to help the Spurs, honestly.
From game 3 on,
They
it was
just
pretty
played.
obvious that they were trying to extend that series and help the Spurs out, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Because there's no way it confirmed for me, especially when Wemby stuck his foot under Brunson, bro. Like basically Zaza Pachulia, the boy, and I'm like,
bro, remember the OG corner 3? This nigga Vassell was like literally ref standard right there talking about no foul. Like, wait,
I'm like,
what?
bro, I'm like, this is
the nigga was looking right there, and then he had to challenge it, and then they're like, oh,
this
okay.
This is a 3-man crew with over like 50 years of officiating experience in the NBA Finals. I'm sorry, but from my point of view, it looked like the boss call was made. Hey, we need to make sure our future.
They wanted this to go to 6 or 7 so bad. They wanted that one more game at the Garden. For sure.
Yeah, they did.
They definitely wanted
so
that.
They get to see
Brunson had different plans.
And Timothy Chalamet.
They're like, nigga, these tickets gonna hit.
Because at the end of the day,
6 at the Garden.
Most of the time, even when I'm watching basketball in general, like I'm just watching the referees, and so I can like understand where I need to be at, make sure that my P's and Q's straight. And it's like I didn't care who won this game, period. Or series, period.
It felt good to watch a series like that, don't it? You ain't got no.
And I was just like game 3, I was like, well, there's some iffy calls, but you know what? Maybe they just had a bad day.
Yeah.
And game 4 rolled around. And I was like, it got to crunch time when they started coming back. And it was like, well, why are y'all trying to make it so hard for the Knicks to come back? Pause. Like, I'm like, hold up. Then game 5, I was like, okay, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Somebody made a call.
Isaiah, when we was in Vegas, my pops was telling me, like, that was one of the things he was saying when we was on the road, like, that's one of the first things they teach you in the referee classes. Like, you're not going to be able to watch games the same once you get involved with this. Like, have you felt that since you started getting into this?
Like, even when, because like I root for the Aces. Like, you know, I like the Aces. Asia Wilson's my favorite player, period. So like, even when I'm watching those games, and I'll be like, nah, shorty, you fouled right there. Like you got away with one. I ain't even finna lie to you.
Did you see the Angel Reese game? The last game she played?
No, I
last
did not
night, 16-17.
It was a really good game.
Yeah. Did you see the flagrant foul? The foul she was
I'm saying I didn't get to see that game. I didn't.
Go watch the game.
I watched it from halftime.
Like, bro, that shit was egregious how that girl was fouling.
Yeah. And Reese didn't react though. Like, I could tell she's maturing a lot. Like, because if that would have been Reese a couple years ago, that would have went a lot different for sure.
Like, it's so crazy, bro. Like, your dad is absolutely right, bro. Because like now I don't even care who be winning or losing, bro. I just be like, bro, I want to cleanly officiate a game, bro. Like, that's the way I be watching basketball games.
I agree with that.
I don't like halftime. I don't even be caring who win. It's just like I'll be like, bro, just do your job to the best of your ability. And it's like sometimes you can tell when somebody ain't doing their daggone job.
What the Spurs need to do this summer? Don't all speak at once.
Get rid of Fox.
Besides the obvious.
But the funny thing is, Castle got a problem. So who's gonna run point for you? Because both Castle has a problem.
I don't know why people don't trust Dylan Harper as a point guard.
He'll run point.
Because I'm not saying that he's not good at handling the ball, but he more so looks for his shot.
But I don't think the Spurs necessarily have a system where you need a like 6 or 7 assist a game kind of.
I get what you're saying, but at the same time, then how many times have we gotten to that point where
they need that
a team needs a real point guard? What was Minnesota missing? A real point guard.
You're correct.
We just said that when they lost this they series or whatever. We said Minnesota needs a real point guard.
So it's starting to.
I mean, we'll find somebody who's cheaper than Fox.
I agree. I agree.
Hard too far
The
in
crazy
between
thing is
now.
they need a Drew Holiday type player like that.
Yep.
Like,
Didn't I
a
say that
vet like
when we
that
was
who
talking
got
about Minnesota?
winning culture.
You know what was crazy though? I said before this, I said, nigga, they should have signed Chris Paul. I had Chris Paul on the bench, nigga.
I was just talking
I
to
don't
my
think
boy about
Yeah.
I don't think
that.
he would have let them niggas go
Me and
out like
Chev was
that.
literally just talking
You
about
know,
that
they
before we got
told, but
on.
I think
I
he would
don't
have at
know
least
if
told
this
the niggas
age
like,
Chris
hey, we gotta
Paul would
clean
got
this
a
shit
fucking
up type
name.
shit. Like said something to the nigga in the nigga ear or something like, bro, hey, clean it up. Like, what we doing? Like,
But they just had they need to figure out a ball security camp pause or something for these guys because between Fox and Castle they did turn over the ball far too much this playoffs. Even when they were playing against OKC, it was an issue. Uh, um, I'm not saying that Dylan Harper can't play point guard. I just don't see his play style being as a player who looks to pass quite often, which is there's nothing wrong with that. But maybe I could be wrong. Maybe it's just the role that he's put in currently. So hey, who knows? Maybe he might be the point guard next year, and it could work. But also, I mean, they weren't Keldon Johnson, who was sixth man of the year, went cold in the finals as well. I think he averaged what, like 3 points a game.
mhm.
Um, I don't know because it's like you're not built terribly, but you're missing that je ne sais quoi, something that's gonna get you to the
They need a
promised
finisher.
land. I
They
don't
need
know
a
exactly
finisher.
what it is. I mean,
They
obviously
need
some of it is growth in IQ, and
and they
also
need
Wemby got to go see Hakeem this summer.
mm-mm,
Big
mm-mm,
facts. Big facts.
mm-mm.
Yes, he needs to get on the block. He
Fuck
needs to get
no,
some
no,
moves.
no, and no. When we
What you
do
mean,
that,
nigga? You saying that? Hold on.
nigga,
You
he's
saying
the
that
king
like
of
the nigga
paint.
you call GOAT didn't go over there to King and then get his back-to-back MVP and rings. That's what you talking about.
That
No,
nigga
no,
need
no,
to.
no.
That
Nigga,
nigga, he already worked
Kobe
out with
went and
King.
won
He
back-to-back
need
after going to King.
he need to
Apparently
get in
not.
the weight room. Fuck that. He need to get in the
That
weight room.
too. That what? That ain't mutually exclusive.
He need to get in the weight room and go practice with Shaq or something. Nigga, get a nigga drop step, nigga.
That
He
ain't
don't
even
need
no
to be.
damn
He
skill. You
don't need
talking
to be
about with
trying to.
Shaq. That
He
nigga
don't even
backs you
need to be
down and
trying to do all
You
ganging
the
on
said
niggas.
go to
shimmy and
Shaq,
shaking
man.
and shit.
So
No,
Shaq is
nigga,
gonna
that
teach him
shit.
how to be 350.
Yeah, he need to just learn how to play big. Sometimes that's
He
all. That's
can't
what
play
Shaq can
that
teach
bit.
him.
What he need to do is go see Hakeem, and I'm not talking about in Texas. Go back to Nigeria. Get some Hakeem from Nigeria or the Congo. Which one is it?
One of them.
Yeah, Nigeria. He need to
One
go
of them.
back go to Nigeria with him. Get some of the jollof rice. Get some of their chicken and eat with him every day, and then get on that block. I don't want to see you outside the free throw line.
Nigga, that's what I'm saying. Or get with Tim Duncan. Get that motherfucking bank shot.
He need to get with somebody who
Imagine him
easy
shooting
to
a bank
eat.
shot 7 feet. Nigga, what
So,
the
bro,
fuck?
was you answering the what you feel Spurs need to do?
Yes, I was.
So you can go ahead and continue with that.
As in right now.
Yeah.
Don't do what OKC did about 14 years ago, and that's when you have a young core that has gotten this far, has some inexperience, had to deal with a little bit of maturity, and they just decided to trade one of their young stars, and just don't do that. I think that's the main thing. Like I felt, yes, I know there was a contract situation with James Harden, and they was trying to be cheap and shit like that. But at the end of the day, like you, this is a young core that I do believe will be back in this position or very close to this position.
How many times
This
have we said that
was.
before?
I know. We can't predict the future, but I mean, I feel confident with the Spurs in this one.
The Spurs. You saying you don't want them to do the same thing OKC did
No,
in
I don't.
2012?
I think you need to build off the young core and bring in some veterans in there that actually play on the courts to help them win. Not Kelly Olynyk sitting over there being the fucking cheerleader.
That nigga
Tell
still in the
birds to Kelly
league.
Olynyk. He was sitting on the
When you
bench
look at
cheerleading.
when you look at the Spurs though,
I
in the
saw
Knicks
Plumlee over
series,
there. I didn't even know Lennox was over there.
you look at I mean, for me, in my opinion, they don't. Sometimes when I'm watching the Lakers back. You go on championship runs or whatever, and they don't get it done. And I'll be like, okay, we need this. Like me and JC, we did this before, like talking in the driveway. All right, we got to come back with this. I feel like San Antonio has to come back and not choke. That's all. That's all.
Yeah.
That's it.
Run it back.
They went 62
but Ragu, if you blow that many double-digit leads in a series, that's coaching. I'm sorry. That's coaching to me.
Light skin Pitbull.
There's no way possible Mitch doesn't pull them to the side in the midst of those. Probably
maybe the coach just got to grow up a little bit. You know what I mean? It was his first finals too. You know what I mean?
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Pop and all them, they got to pull him to the side to at least see where his mind is. I'm not saying fire him, but at least pull him to the side. Okay, where was your mind at when this happened? Go through the film. When they do his exit interview, talk to him about it so then they can see where his mind is and try to find some common ground to make sure, like, okay,
you already know
Popovich
did that. You already know Popovich did that.
1,000%. You already know. They should do
that.
He's slapping.
And Ragu, real quick,
make my motherfucking organization look crazy.
Well, let me ask this first. 2K coverage. Was that announced prematurely to y'all?
I didn't know they announced it.
I didn't even know they announced it.
Was what announced prematurely?
Who's the cover?
2K27 is supposed to be Wemby. They announced it the week of the finals, and it's like,
oh yeah, they definitely announced
now it's like, man, I feel like a Brunson cover would feed some generations right now.
Oh yeah, especially with the
But Wemby is a international needle mover.
There is that. Good point
for them. Yeah, and that's where they're at.
They still should have waited till after though.
I can't lie. No, that was premature, bro. Every 2K
they damn near crowned the boy before he even played this final.
Most 2K covers are announced in July.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and that was the other thing. I don't really know the timeline on them 2K.
No, it's definitely easy after the finals.
The last two 2Ks have been in July, so I'm led to believe that's generally around the time when it was, because 2K generally comes out in like September.
Heck, you just went this tizzy.
So Ragu, I want to ask you this before we move on to the next topic and we get up out of here, because I wanted to hear your take because you the OG of the show.
Yes, sir.
As far as finals run, right? Because you've seen a lot more than we have. Not like that. I hope that didn't sound wrong.
That's all right, man. That's all right. I have.
You've seen more finals. You've seen more finals than we have. You kind of answered the question when we got cracking because we were saying, but as far as the dominance, margin of points, all that type of spit, where do you view this as far as like greatest finals runs or most dominant finals runs, conversations like that?
Well, immediately go to 2001 LA team.
Yeah, we said that.
I got to put it right there with that, man. At the 15-1, only thing, the 4-4-4 from Moses.
Damn, Real brought that up earlier. That's crazy.
Yeah, I brought that up. Yep.
I guess the 4-4-4 is the only one that could be said is better. But man, they only lost one game. They only lost one fucking game.
Well, in the Warriors.
So I got to put that right up there, man. Top 3. My question for you guys is the Brunson Game 5 performance. Where are we going to put? Where you got out of the finals that you guys have seen?
I think it hasn't sank in yet for me. I think it's so fresh. It took like a month or two. I was like, hold up, Giannis really dropped a 50 burger in the closeout. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes it takes a second for that to.
What's up, man?
Is it just me? I felt like they should have let Brunson chase the 50 burger.
I think if he would have got the 50, it would have been.
He should have shot all the free throws at the end. Bro. I'm just saying, like,
Nah, Tazy, you playing around. They was trying to win that game. That's what you talking about.
I'm saying they was gonna win it regardless at that point.
Nah, that's they was still right there. You got to get the ball
get
to
Brunson.
You got to get it to him.
He got on a kind of just give me the ball type of time.
Yeah.
That's
every game. What you mean? That was every game he did that in the fourth quarter.
Man, just give me the rock, bro, and move.
Niggas was not scoring. He like, fuck that, I got it.
Last but not least, man, before we have our last episode, finish off our last episode of the season, going into next season, there is a anti-tanking rule that was just approved.
Don't like it.
So from what it says from Shams, the NBA passes new anti-tanking rules, including placing the worst 3 teams in a regulation zone where they can earn a smaller chance at the number 1 pick. Teams in the bottom 3 have the same chance. Teams in the bottom 3 have the same chance at the number 1 pick as the 9 and 10 play-in seeds. How are we feeling about that change?
They took that rule from the hockey league.
From hockey?
Yeah, they took it from hockey.
We should have Jerry here to talk about that, like the impact.
That's why you see.
Stop you boo-boo niggas.
What's the name? Who just won? Whoever the Kings,
Carolina.
the fuck, just Carolina. They just won it. They got like some top draft picks and shit for being a middle of the pack team. Turned out they won the championship.
I mean,
I don't like it because it's like, nigga, I feel like, nigga, if you the starting team in the league, you should get the fucking number 1 pick. Like, fuck it. Like, it's always
because some of them niggas be getting the pick, and then they still be sorry. So then what?
So,
you supposed to keep
I don't know. You don't really hear anti-tanking rules in the NFL.
Automatically improve.
You said what?
So after 1 year of getting,
you just supposed to improve.
You're not supposed to get it again. Basketball is not football, bro. You could get 1 or 2 niggas and that has that type of impact.
Not every draft has a generational talent in it. So
thank you.
What are you talking about?
Thank you.
Nigga, the number 1 pick, they're supposed to be generational at number 1, number 2. Those are supposed to be generational. I'm not saying they are.
Hold on.
You telling me every draft?
Number 2 pick. Let me talk to my OG on this.
Isaiah, I just said the opposite. I just said the opposite. You weren't listening. I said the opposite of what you
That's why I'm asking.
I said they haven't been. But the expectation going into it is that you're getting somebody who's going to change the direction of your franchise. Going into it.
And okay, so is the draft a guarantee? Yes or no?
Absolutely not.
Crapshoot.
Okay, then. So if I make the number 1 pick and I'm trash again next year, it might mean I made the wrong decision.
Yeah, that means you're bad at drafting. So Nick, we're not going to just keep giving you the number 1 pick because you're bad at drafting, and then we could give that chance to someone who actually is good at drafting and actually change their situation around.
But if you're good at
drafting, i.e. the Spurs, i.e. OKC,
at your pick and still
we don't want you tanking game. We don't want you plotting for the last.
That's really what the point is supposed to be. Isaiah, what Ragu
That's all.
said.
That's all.
That's supposed to be the point of it anyway.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. The only team, the reason why we in this mess is because your boy in Philadelphia. 9 times out of 10, most pro teams who are trash because they are trash.
I.e.,
you said 9 out of 10.
I.e.,
brother, at the end
this
of the day,
team.
At the end of the day, these are paid athletes. I promise you. I can promise you, if you talk to any of those guys who are on teams that are tanking, they do not want to lose.
Well, Isaiah, the tanking, I'm not saying the tanking is done by the players. The tanking is done with the organizations sitting certain players, trading certain players that they know are more talented. That's where the tanking comes in at. It's not done. I'm not saying the players go out there and try to lose on purpose.
What team can you show me, what team specifically, and you 100% say did that outside of Philly?
Isaiah, so I'll say it like this because I'm not going to go down the line to try to find an exact team. But what I'll say, I'll say this. Look, so
they're making it a rule
when you guys say teams should rebuild, right? What are you guys usually referring to? Trading the top guys, right? So they can have a bad season and get somebody. That's usually the talk of that. When you say rebuild,
But
isn't that
usually
what
they're
you're
older
referring to?
players as well. Usually they're older players, and you trade them on the right
Right.
side of 30 or right side of 20 or 28.
Being
not
what's
on
the
the wrong
saying
side of
Ragu
30.
says? Being a year early instead of a year late.
You're
Spit
yes,
like
sir.
that. So
Yeah.
that's the tanking. It's not the play. I've been firm, and I know for a fact players don't go out there
Hold
to
on.
try
So
to
please tell
be
me why.
bad
So
to get
hold
another
on.
player to
Time
replace them.
Time out. Hold on. But you're the same person who has advocated on this show, mind you, and said it is better to be one of those tanking teams than to be in the middle of the pack and constantly either being 8th, 7th, and maybe winning one round.
Agreed.
Chicago Bulls.
And
Agreed.
they are kind of addressing
So how you
that.
gonna tell somebody that they're wrong for doing something that you have even advocated for?
Yeah,
So
because
let me
they're
get this
I
sort
straight.
of
think when it
addressing
becomes
that in a
excessive,
roundabout way.
Isaiah, you shouldn't be. You should not be like. I know this is a different sport, but like the Jags, for instance, right? Like what we
Yeah.
was talking about with them getting back-to-back #1 picks and shit like that. That should, especially in a sport where
They were
you literally
garbage. They were garbage.
And even in the Jags didn't have back-to-back number ones.
Was Trayvon Walker right after Trev or no?
Yeah, that was
You got to
back-to-back.
make up rules for the hoop niggas to play all the way through. That shit is crazy to me, man.
But Isaiah, again, the biggest thing, even more
yeah,
so
they
than
did
the
have
rebuilding, the rebuilding
It's
comment
not
I said.
it's not
Like
the
I
players.
said-
They're literally sitting
You-
players. They're sitting
It's
players
the-
on
Jesus.
purpose
Wow.
to get a better pick.
Who is
It's
this
the
team? Who is the
organization.
exact team outside of Philadelphia who has done this and gotten numerous #1 picks like back to back?
I just say numerous.
My
First of all,
Browns did it
that
once.
doesn't really happen often.
That's my Browns did it twice.
I'm saying as far as the
Yeah.
high picks in general. I'm not talking.
No,
it doesn't
no,
have to be the
Utah?
#1 pick.
It's just crazy.
There's an
that they would-
attempt. There's an attempt to get.
Utah
First
was
of
asked
all,
for a
the only
long
reason
time.
teams don't be getting us is
What is
because
it?
I believe the NBA draft is rigged anyway. I think Silver and them know who's going to be #1, #2, and all that anyway.
Because think about it.
So
Look
it's
what
just
they
the-
did with
the-
Cleveland about 15 years ago. Cleveland had the
But
#1
it's
pick
them
3 out of 4
knowing that
years.
if they're bad enough, they're going to get more ping pong balls, and that's what they're attempting to do. That's what I'm referring to.
And then they gonna weigh your ping pong balls down and give it to the motherfucker that shouldn't have got it. So,
I've always kind of said, bro, I think it's a little bit, and I say this respectfully, like I'm not talking bad about anyone, but I do think it's a little delusional to think that when you have a situation of somebody like a LeBron, a Zion at the time, perceivably, a Wemby, you got somebody coming into a city who can literally change the economy, and you think that they're really just leaving that up to chance.
No.
They did
Hey,
that with
how
Anthony
many
Davis too.
times?
Remember?
How
Everybody thought
many
Charlotte was going
times?
to get that #1 pick, and they gave it to New Orleans after the year after that Chris Paul debacle.
Right, exactly. Like we see it all the time, even with just what happened with just Luka.
Yep.
Come on,
How many times have you guys heard these old time players talking about, yeah, at the time they was trying to get such and such to a good team.
Players that
So he
literally
can
want to
win.
scrap with their front office, bro, because they trying to tell them
Right?
what they
I
trying to
remember
do.
them saying that about
So then my
Oscar
whole point
Robertson.
is then if the whole thing is rigged anyways by
They want the good
NBA,
players to
Because
win.
why don't
perception, Isaiah, that's money. We don't want y'all to know that. Y'all not supposed to know that because that's going to affect the money. But we see it. Like the fans was really paying attention. We see the spit. But this is a way of telling these, the fans, like, hey, we really do care and we're really giving everybody this fair
They
shot
want
and
to
chance.
market the good players, so they make sure the good players get on good teams. And they go, they put us, the fans, through this whole song and dance about what's going on. But really, it's a marketing thing for the league. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
There's no accidents, and all of that shit be kind of planned, I think.
Oh,
You thought Patrick Ewing was going to be an Indiana Pacer? Did you really think that was going to happen? Ain't that funny that the draft lottery happened the year Patrick Ewing come out?
We're gonna
You thought he was going to be a Pacer?
It's either A, the lottery is rigged. B,
Yes.
these teams are tanking. and
Yes.
rigging the lottery for themselves. It can't be both. It can't.
Or see, all of the
I was
above.
thinking
There's
both
no
right
way.
now.
There's no way for it to be both. Tyrell, you can shake your head all you want to with it. That don't matter. It can't be rigged by the league and then also rigged by these teams for themselves to get a pick.
Not
If the
rigged
league
by
is
the
rigging
teams,
it-
but
if
them
the league is rigging
attempting.
it-
Oh shit!
Y'all, hold on, stop. Y'all just sat up here and told me that let's break it down. Let's slow it down for a second. Because y'all gonna have to tell me which one it is.
Okay.
One point, y'all telling me that these teams are purposely tanking to get themselves a high pick, right?
Right.
But then in the same breath, you saying that Adam Silver has it rigged, already knows the order that it's gonna go.
But the front office and the team owners, that's two different entities, Isaiah. That's not the same. They're not in the same bedroom.
The commissioner works for the owners, brother.
Exactly. But that's a whole different. That's still a whole different commodity.
How is that a whole different thing? How is that a whole different thing?
Because they're not a part of the front office. The front office can discipline the owners, even though he works for them. That's still two different things.
Boy, it's out the mud. We got him shot.
Stern was literally talking about how much he used to fine Cuban for comments he was making about tanking and stuff like that because of certain things he would do and say. Niggas done lost picks over this.
JC.
So how is that the same thing? The people who are getting disciplined by Silver.
JC. Let's move on, bro. Y'all got it worked out however y'all want to have it worked out, bro.
I mean,
what's
your problem with
y'all got it worked out however y'all want.
I agree with Tizzy. To be honest with you, because I swear we don't have this issue with the NFL, and they don't have no lottery system. They the only motherfuckers that don't have a lottery system. Like, yes, they got tanking teams, but like they don't deal with this shit.
Niggas don't complain about who gets the first base.
I think
it
with
works.
football.
Nigga, them niggas was the sorriest in the NFL. They go one.
But look, so
and most of the teams don't like to be the starters in the NFL.
Football, though, I think by the time you get to like
they just
maybe like week 7 through 9, I think teams pretty much know what direction that season is going. But everybody feels like they got a fair shot. Niggas could check out at the NBA and be like 20, 30 games in.
Okay, so is that an NBA problem or is that a culture problem within these players?
Well, I don't think it's the players.
Why not?
You just said the players check out 20, 30 games in. What?
I said teams. I said teams. I did not say players. I said teams.
So are the players not a part of the team?
I'm not referring to the player. I told you, I don't think the players are losing on purpose. I've said that.
We're not saying that the players. Hold on.
The players are not finna be trash to bring in their replacements in the draft.
No, I agree with you on that. But you just said that teams by between week 7 and let's go week 7 through 11, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go week 7 through 11. You kind of get a sense of, because remember we kind of iron out the pretenders, the contenders, and like the people that's down in the middle back around this time, right?
Or who can go on some magical run?
Yeah, 7 through 11. Because remember what I call November throughout the season, right? I call November the false hope, or something along to those effects for the NFL. But that's still a player's mentality of we still have a shot, even if things are going bad, we might be able to turn this around. You're saying 20, 30 games in, these teams, which includes the players, are sitting back and saying, "Oops, season's done. We ain't gonna play like shit to we ain't gonna play like shit so we can bring our replacements." But as Tizzy told me before we started this whole show, Tizzy, what was the story you told me about when you played basketball? You guys had just beat 2 teams in the Orange Classic tournament. I'm not from the area, right? But when y'all played against the number 1 team, when y'all found out y'all played against the number 1 team, after winning by 20, y'all heads dropped. It's mentality. And you're telling me that 20 games in, no matter how good, bad, and different the team, we got players mentally checking out? That is a culture problem.
I think the front offices check out.
Even if the front offices, that's a culture problem amongst the teams. That's a culture problem, and it needs to be addressed.
Exactly.
But also,
And that's
I feel like
that's what Silver's attempting to do right
That's
now.
not what this is
but
about.
That's
I
not
feel
going to
like
address that
that
problem.
That's not.
but
That's,
that
I
rule,
promise
that's
you,
not
this is
addressing the
not going to address
Because
problem.
that
even
problem.
though I'm getting less ping pong balls,
Wait,
if I
let
continue
me
to
say this.
unless even if I'm getting less ping pong balls as I continue to lose, right? I still have a chance at the number 1 pick to win the lottery. I still have my chance.
Yeah.
Right. They all technically got
But
a chance if you didn't make the top 8.
let's take the lottery out of it. Okay, so before we get to the lottery, you have the players, you have the coaches, and the front office.
Right.
Somewhere in between them three is where players don't like playing for the coaches because the coaches either are siding with the players or siding with the front office about the direction of the season. And that's what they have to fix. It's one or the other because you always see it. A coach get fired, then he take same team.
And there's that
One
too.
time Thibodeau didn't win the motherfucking shit.
No.
Like,
And remember, the Knicks players were upset that Thibodeau got fired.
yeah, like what the fuck?
Everybody was upset Thibodeau got. We were all sitting. We can probably go back and watch last year around this time when we were stunned and was like, "What the fuck is New York doing firing Tom Thibodeau when they just came off their best season?" And look, they shut us all up a year later. They shut us all the fuck up. Remember, Mike Brown was cast aside like he wasn't shit. Like he didn't just win Coach of the Year. Like he didn't just pull Sacramento their greatest season since before the iPhone 1, before the iPhone 1 came out. And they tossed this nigga to the side like he was a McDonald's brown paper bag. After you get done finishing the fries and McDouble.
Not only that, but when they signed Brunson, niggas wasn't too high on the Brunson signing.
No, they weren't. They were shitting on New York signing Brunson.
All of a sudden, it was the greatest signing ever. Oh, okay.
They were shitting on Brunson.
Life come at you fast,
we
don't
tagging
it?
Stephen A in this shit. We tagging Stephen A in this shit. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Go get.
Remember,
I don't think it's fair to criticize.
And remember, they didn't blame nobody.
I'm just pulling.
Nobody blamed Dallas for letting Brunson go.
I don't think there was anybody who was like high on the Brunson trade at the time.
My point.
If there was, please find
now
them.
all of a sudden it's the greatest free agent signing ever.
Yeah,
or trade
exactly.
Or
That's my point.
Like, stop this. Stop this.
That's why I love saving Twitter screenshots sometimes, man. Because it's like, no, y'all weren't talking like this. Y'all weren't talking like.
I'm not even saying. I'm not even saying. I can't even remember how I felt about the Brunson trade. I can't tell you how I felt. I can't remember. I probably have to go back watch clips and shit like that. But
I remember the episode we talked about it.
No, I don't think it was a bad. I don't think I thought it was a bad signing or trade at the time. But
we were clowning it. We were clowning it. I ain't gonna lie. We were clowning it. But it was it was the Knicks. It was the Knicks. I
think I might have said that.
I remember you even said
All-Star team yet. I think I remember saying that.
Yeah, and I remember you kind of clowning Rick Brunson a little bit because he was talking about like ain't no hometown discount or something like that. And I remember he was like, not thinking that Brunson was on that level where Dallas should be, backing up the Brinks truck for him. That was when he was on his way.
Time, in Dallas, he wasn't.
I mean, that's when he got the $100 million.
What I'm saying to you is, no, the way he was talking about when that next Supermax pulls up, he's like, there's no, ain't no
hometown discount.
And I'm like, I'm not saying that he's a bad player, but I'm like, at the time he was averaging 16, 4, and 5. And that's like
he got paid off of that playoff run when Luka was in and out and missed a couple games.
I was just like, you got to go back out there and replicate that again. You can't just do that once and then
all right, so
paid and saying,
you gotta be
back up the Brinks truck. Like, come on, bro.
So I typed in real quick. This is kind of funny. I typed in Jalen Brunson to see when he joined the Knicks. The first thing that popped up was, you know how y'all spell something incorrectly on Google? Mm-hmm. And like, do you mean this month? They said, do you mean Captain Clutch Brunson? They got T-shirts and everything of Jalen Brunson the 3 celebration over a cereal box of Captain Crunch already, bro.
That's
and crazy. It's called Captain Clutch. That shit's crazy.
This sucks. I ain't gonna lie. I hate this. I hate this for them.
Brunson gonna be favored for MVP next year. He's a new.
It's gonna be Luka again.
It's gonna be Brunson. It's gonna be Brunson then Luka. They're gonna be top 2.
Brunson don't get MVP type numbers.
Oh, he's gonna get that. He's gonna get that. He just won the Finals MVP and all that
I
shit.
mean, anything's possible at this point. He won the championship for the Knicks. Anything's possible.
All right,
yeah.
one last question. One last question since it's the end of the season.
Talk to us.
I like to thinking forward. I was talking to some friends about this. Olympics. What do you see? Who do you see on the Olympic team?
Are they getting
do
that
you see
together right
US?
now? Like they about
Not
to
per
practice
se,
or something?
not per se, but who
I
do
think it's
you?
probably World Championships this summer.
Yeah, the world. Yeah, it's the
Oh, the
World Cup.
FIBA.
They got to be getting the team together.
But who you see? We don't
No,
never really
I thought
take
he
the
was
World
talking
Cup
about
serious.
for
But I'm talking
28.
about the actual Olympics that they're gonna play. Who do
They
you
do
see
usually
on the
start getting
team?
that together a year or two before. I ain't gonna
Who do
lie,
you
bro.
see
I
on the
think we
team?
cooked. I ain't gonna lie. We ain't got Steph, KD, and
Yeah,
Bron. We cooked.
Why?
I just
Why?
I feel like if you take those three off that team, we don't do what we just did. I don't see that
Why?
happen. That type of magic that we just because nigga, there's no such thing as a Steph Curry. That's why. There's no such thing as a KD. That's why. Where they at in the league? Talk to me. Who is
We have
that?
other players. We have
Who?
other
Who is
players.
KD and Steph though? I ain't even gonna.
All
They
right.
ain't gonna mention Brian. Who is Steph and KD?
Okay, we take Steph, KD, Brown off five. You could put other players in there
You're not
that
answering the
can get the
question.
shit
Who
done.
do we have to
I'm
replace
giving.
Steph and
I'm
KD?
not saying
And we won by the skin of our teeth with that, by the way.
a win is a win, nigga.
Correct. You're absolutely right. But
So
even with three
all right,
players who are
who the
considered
best
top
point
10
guard?
on most people's
Who the
lists
best point guard? Just overall, period, in the game of basketball, right?
right now,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
Is
It
it?
depends
Is it?
it
No.
depends
Is it? Is
who you
it? Is it?
consider a point guard.
All right.
Do
Who
you
the best
consider
two
Shai a
guard?
point guard? Do you consider Luka a point
I
guard?
really don't. Okay, but Shy and Luca, they countries ain't. Luca country ain't shit, so
And
that
they ain't
don't.
even from here, so we gotta talk about Americans.
No, I'm talking. All right, I'm talking about. All right, we go versus America versus the world. 1 through 5. Who you got for your one?
I mean, obviously,
Don't
right
say
now,
who. Don't say who. Just say America or the international. One at the 1
International.
spot.
wait, I don't get what you're asking.
It's the international.
Okay, at the 2 spot. Who you got?
Probably international.
3 spot. Who you got?
Probably international.
4.
Well, no, the 3 is probably America. 4 international.
And don't even
5
mention 5.
international.
Don't even mention 5.
5 is international.
Even though Embiid wanted
All
to
right,
hop on, even though Embiid wanted to hop on the train for
okay,
2024.
okay, you got that. Now, who are them 5 players?
So at the 1, you could go
We just
either
named
Luka
2
or
of
Shy.
them. We can go either
Okay,
way.
at the 2.
At the 2, either Luka or Shy, because they both play either 1 or 2. They both can play 1 or 2.
Okay, so we're gonna go Luca and Shea. They're in 2
Yeah.
different countries, all right.
That's why I said,
Now go 3.
can Shay not play the 2?
Either or, Luca and Shea. We doing Luca.
Oh,
and Shea.
okay. So
All right,
those
so
2.
now
You got
listen,
Giannis
listen.
at 4.
But look, listen to this. Luca and Shea, they're 2 different countries. Okay, right? So them is the
But you
2
said
best players.
you made this the
I know,
world.
You said
no,
world,
I
though.
know. Listen, they're in the world, but I'm saying that for 2 different countries, though.
You're
Now,
saying the
go
whole
three.
team ain't better than
I'm
our
saying-
whole team.
Exactly. This is what I'm saying.
So
Combined
hold on. So why did we barely
really
skate
think-
out of a dub against Evan Fournier and Nicholas
Coaching.
Batum?
Coaching.
And what's his
Coaching.
name? What's the nigga with the fro that went to the
Steve Kerr
Knicks?
non-coaching ass.
What was that nigga name that
Kerr
inked
non-
on Brian?
Steve,
I know
Steve
what
Kerr
you're talking about.
Yeah,
non-coaching ass.
why
Of
did we
course you had
barely
to bring
skate
that
by
up.
that?
Steve Kerr
Of
non-coaching
course you had to
ass.
bring that up.
Because
Yeah,
it's
all
Steve
right.
Kerr non-coaching
All right,
ass. That's why. Because Steve Kerr non-coaching ass.
And here you go.
I'm
You
just
shouldn't
saying,
have to
as
coach
far
a
as
team like that.
Exactly.
Why would I have to coach? Y'all know what to do. Go hoop.
Exactly. Like, Coach, you think Coach K was out there coaching with Brian and Wade and Kobe?
Let me know when you need. Let me know when you
Yeah.
need a sub. That's the only reason I should be having to get up.
Exactly. Yo, knock it
One.
off.
One, a lot of the players don't It's actually different
But
rules.
what
So yeah,
we'll talk more about that in the summer. I'm
So,
sure they're gonna
no,
have
we
some
need
perks.
they
another.
probably
I'm
gonna
just saying.
they probably gonna pick teams for the men's USA, like players, like for a training camp probably this summer. And then next summer they have the the FIBA World Cup for the men's. This year is the women's World Cup. So we'll see Team USA can go
Ooh,
out.
I'm gonna be watching that. I know that's gonna crack.
We're gonna win that shit too. Unless they
Absolutely.
put some random ass
Nah,
players out
no,
there.
you right on that one. The women's, I'm not worried about the
The
women. It's the
women,
men I'm
they be
scared
going
of.
crazy. Now I ain't scared of the men either. We're gonna win that too. Not the World Cup. We don't.
I'm
World Cup
hoping
is
we
like,
get some crazy phenom within these next 2 drafts. That's all though. Somebody that come out of nowhere.
y'all not hyped about Cooper Flag, nigga, going for the Olympics, nigga. Y'all
Bro, we're talking about KD and Steph, bro.
Bro, we talking
Stop
about
it.
the next generation, bro. They old, nigga. Ain't no KD or Steph on the opposite end of the spectrum, nigga. So what are we talking about? You just have what? France,
Come on,
maybe
Uruguay.
Spain, and fucking Canada, and then it's group play. Single, come on, bro, stop playing, nigga. 5,
I love
10
the
players.
confidence. I'm gonna be right
Bro,
with you
I'm just
when
saying,
it
think about it.
starts.
Really fucking think about it. Position for position. You really think the world
It's
makes
not
us
about
making
position
our
for
players
position. That's
and
not
the
how
team?
basketball is played.
You
It's a
talking about the
team
culminating
sport.
how that team is put together, bro? We
Brother,
could get
brother,
that.
you
It's no
say
way
that
we can't.
you say that like we haven't seen Team USA been beat before.
Barely, nigga, barely.
What are you talking about?
Didn't you just
Barely?
say a win is a win?
Once or
Didn't
twice.
you just
Once
say
or
that?
twice.
That's what
Now
I'm
it's
saying.
barely.
No, I'm saying you barely seen them niggas lose. So what the fuck are we talking about? How many
But we
times did they
can
lose?
lose, correct?
How many times did we lose
We lost
compared
once.
to the world?
We lost once.
All right then. When was that?
So you telling
That
me
was in
your heart?
04.
Hold on. So you
And who was
telling
coaching?
me your heart wasn't beating 100 times per minute during that France game?
No.
All right.
And then on top of that, they
Did you
almost
see who
lost
the
to
fuck
Spain.
was on
Didn't
the
they
court? Did
almost
you
lose
forget
to
who was on
Spain
the
in
court? Why
08?
the fuck is my heart beating? You got damn near the
In
3
Nigga,
best
that
players in
Spain game
basketball
was
on the
close.
court at the
that
time.
France and
Why
that
the fuck?
Serbia,
Why
the
the fuck am
France,
I? No,
Serbia,
I
and
wasn't.
Spain.
No.
All of
And
them
I
was
seen it,
popped us.
and every time I watched them, I tell the homie nigga, I said, nigga, we're gonna win. Nigga, they're gonna win.
I
But they
mean, I
didn't
was
win,
popping my
nigga.
spit like that too, but that don't mean I
The
wasn't
fuck,
scared.
of course they gonna come out and play hard. But when it come down to it, nigga, like you said, it was Bron, Steph,
Bro,
and
they out
KD.
there
Like, what the
fighting
fuck?
for their life to beat us, bro. That
I'm
means
sorry.
everything to these
No.
players.
Especially these past few years, nigga, they definitely been fighting for their life. In 2008, that Spain game was close. It definitely
Yep.
was. They didn't pull away until late in the fourth quarter.
I think 2012 we whooped everybody, if I remember correctly.
2012, I can't remember the final game.
That was the new team. They spanked everybody.
Yeah.
That Tokyo shit.
Yeah, that Spain game wasn't that close. It was close for the first half, but then
No, I'm not saying niggas gonna go in there and spank niggas like the redeem team. No, but I'm saying niggas gonna
because you
go
know
in there
what?
and get
You're
they
right,
dub.
JC. In
That's what
2012,
I'm
the
saying.
Argentina game was closer because Ginobili went off. It was
2012?
86-80.
Sidestepping this shit.
I said in 2012, it was 86-80. No, bro, it ain't just cake no more.
And then we're losing again.
But did they lose though? I mean, game
Because of the players I mentioned.
It don't matter, nigga. It don't matter, bro.
I hope you're right.
The record remained the same. Is when we put together our team, we go out there and get gold. That's the expectation.
Who's our point guard?
Don't
Who's our point guard?
Hey.
Oh.
You said who's going to be the point guard?
Yeah.
Cade Cunningham. Cade Cunningham.
Cade at point, AE at 2, Tatum at 3.
Come on now.
Who's our 4?
Dogs.
AD?
Them some dogs.
That nigga ain't even gonna play.
No, why the fuck
He gonna be out there in street clothes in Barcelona.
AD old as fuck.
So who's the 4? That's even worse.
Cool.
Hey, boys, out the mud. We got Rashad McCants.
You can put Coop out there. Who you gonna put at the podium? Don't say
You
Jaren
don't,
Jackson.
nigga. It's Giannis. You don't. That when I asked my cousin, hold on,
We're not even scared of the Greek team. Them niggas might as well make it to see a nigga.
when I asked my cousin about his experience, I was like, "How do you handle that when you got to guard a nigga like Giannis?" You know what that nigga said? Exactly what I just said. You don't. Ain't no guard in that. That's what that nigga said.
That's some political shit. That's why.
Political shit. Nigga, have you ever had to... Bro, you talking about a pretty much LeBron, but taller. That's Giannis. What the F you think you finna do with that?
Defense is really like effort, nigga. Like, if you want to go, a nigga gonna get a shot, but you could play some defense, bro. Like,
yeah, it sound good.
I know. Because I can guarantee you, nigga, if we play, I lock your ass up. You wait. Like,
I done already whipped you. What are you talking about?
Didn't.
I done already whipped on you.
No, you didn't.
All right, dog. So when we running again then?
Whenever. ASAP, nigga.
Because we in the same city, nigga. You ain't like these niggas where you can run. We in the same city.
ASAP.
All right, bet that.
ASAP.
I got a park right here in the Anniversary.
ASAP, but bring Dre so he can put it on. Matter of fact, we're gonna stream it from the nosebleeds, nigga.
Big fact. He gonna have to give Dre the information. Hit that live button.
Everybody, please go see this ass whooping. West Coast, how we on the West Coast.
Anyway, appreciate you, my brothers. That's episode 198 in the books. NBA season is finally.
You put Cat at 4. My bad. You put Cat at 4. You just want a chip. You gotta put that nigga out there. Yeah, you put Cat, Brunson, nigga. Nigga.
So who's the 5? Who's the 5?
No, I mean, yeah, you can put Cat at 5. Who would be the 5? Who would be the 5?
Tizzy, we could.
Let me see.
Let it go.
Nah, because we're gonna win.
They gonna wheel Anthony Davis out there. You watch.
Nah,
you gonna go out there weird shit like that.
It's gonna be Cat. Let me see.
Cat ain't even American.
Man,
it don't matter. Joel
Embiid wasn't American.
Joel Embiid ain't American.
Nah, he was playing when he was younger. He would play for the Dominican team so he could get some playing time. He was. I'm just being real. He was playing for the grown men's national team, not U17, U16. He was playing for them at like 16 years old for the Dominican team. So you're not going to be playing on the official, not U20 or whatever basketball team for USA at 16 most times. Like, yeah, man, he was born in New Jersey or whatever. Yeah, man, come on, man, nah, bro, get Cat on the
man. If Kyrie wanted to, for real, that nigga play for Australia.
Cat, A-E-K.
But I think,
nigga,
was Kyrie born in Jersey or was he born in Australia?
Australia.
He was born in Australia. That's what I'm saying.
It don't matter. He'll come play for USA. If they said it's cool, he'll go.
Well, he's already played for Team USA before.
He should have been on the team last time, but that's a whole nother story.
He'd probably be on the team this time.
Anyway, man, let's we're gonna close this up. Appreciate y'all. NBA season is a wrap. So next draft talk, off-season topics, and we might even have a few W episodes for y'all. I'm trying to wrap up Chev, Des, and my guy right here.
Episodes. You know what? Asia Wilson did not put up the performance that she had last year.
Bro,
where you don't only
it'd be hard. It'd be hard to get my W experts all at the same time. That's all it is. Otherwise, I would have done it.
Yeah, you don't have to
have everybody at the same time. You can just
I'm right here.
The love of the game.
Exactly.
That's a fact.
Yeah,
but I don't want to make nobody not look like they don't know what they're talking about. You know what I'm saying? So
that's their fault.
We're not experts.
They don't know what they're talking about.
Let's keep it a step. We're not experts here.
I'm not an expert either. There's
Shit, how
sometimes
many
I
times
just-
you been turned on ESPN or some shit like
There's not many people in my life. Hold on. There's not
Like, most
many
time you
people in
turn
my
on-
life that know the W better than
Look,
this
look,
man
look,
right
look.
here.
You
So I
turn
don't
on
hear that
ESPN, you
shit.
be like this. You be like this when you hear ESPN. You be like, turn that shit off. Turn it off. Get him out of here.
But anyway, my point is we got a lot of content coming
My
this
thing
off
is,
season,
if
and then it's
Stephen A.
prediction time.
And Skip Bayless, Shannon Sharp, and all them get up there talking the way that they talking. Ain't nothing that I say is half as bad as they his. And I know I done got up here and said something completely wrong. And what I done told you, it don't fit my prerogative.
The only Knicks fan I'm happy for right now is my guy Sosa. So shout out Sosa.
Damn, not even
Not
cool.
happy for Chev, Mar.
Damn.
Chev was
I'm happy
kind
for Mar.
of playing the Lakers side and Knicks side. I don't know.
That is
I'm happy for Marv.
Hell,
I'm
he
happy
said,
for the
fuck
Locks.
them.
I'm happy for Fabulous. I'm happy for my New York niggas, man.
The New York people I do know, I'm happy for them. Outside of that, blah.
Hey, JC.
All I know is I definitely ain't happy for Chev. I'll say that.
Work. Wow.
JC, how many championships you saw the Lakers win with your own two eyes?
6.
So come on, man. Be happy for the
I've
New York
only
people,
seen
man.
one.
Yeah, man.
I've only seen
They don't know how to act,
years
right,
ago.
Rue?
I need.
Yeah, they not accustomed to this. Hey, they not accustomed to this
Hey,
shit.
we
man.
wouldn't either if we ain't won in
Gentlemen,
50
before
years.
we-
We wouldn't know how to win.
Hey,
Before,
hey,
They didn't know
say
how
this
to
right
act
now,
before
10 years
that.
ago-
That's the point. I
Hey,
can
I'm gonna tell you
imagine
this right
now.
now.
hold on, gentlemen. I have a question.
Yeah.
Before we go,
10 years ago, I ain't know how to act 10 years ago when the Cavs won the
before
chair.
we leave this, because even Chev said this, which is harder to win,
Oh, y'all
NBA
seen y'all
Finals
posts.
or Super Bowl?
Super Bowl.
I think Super Bowl. And I'm an NBA guy saying that.
I say.
I say Super Bowl. You won
Because,
it done.
and my reason is, I think in
More.
basketball, I think the
You get
best
4
team.
chances though.
I think
with
the
NBA
I think the
Finals.
best
still
team
play
usually
more,
always
though.
wins in basketball because you have 4 chances.
Versus
Versus like
You
with
get
the Super
you get-
Bowl, you could get
get
caught
one
slipping.
opportunity.
Yeah, you could
And
get caught
you
only
slipping by a
get one
team that
chance.
isn't as good as you just because you started off bad. Whatever, you get one chance.
One chance.
One
So we
chance.
talking about
You have- so the,
being
Even
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 when the
when
underdog
the
won
point
the
I
chip.
love to make is with the 2016 Panthers, bro. They played their absolute worst game of the season in the Super Bowl, and there's
Yeah.
no
That's what I was gonna
reason.
say, Isaiah. You just got to be better that day in
And in
football.
2024, the Eagles played arguably the greatest Super Bowl game of all left in time, and they still lost.
You
I
got to
just
be
feel
better
like
that
I
day.
feel like with the finals having, I do agree. Yes, you do play more.
Play more.
but
You got to be more
having
consistent
four
to win.
chan-
That's
having
harder.
you got 4
chances.
chances.
You could get lucky once. You're not getting lucky 4 times, bro.
You're not
I'm
getting
sorry.
lucky.
Exactly. That's harder to do. You have to be more consistent, nigga, to
Now,
win the
when you
championship.
factor in the
hell
weather,
no.
I say the whole
factor in
playoff
weather
run,
in
you only get
football,
one chance.
it makes it tougher. But they don't always play weather games to make it to the Super Bowl. So
Right.
Right.
that-
But you
ah,
still only
get
man,
one
that's-
chance.
That's why everybody be crying about them being in the West Coast. That's the reason for that.
Yeah,
But you still only get one
Hey,
chance though.
Hey,
No
JC,
matter where
it's
you
the
at in the playoffs.
reason. It's literally the reason why the Rams went and got Miles, so you won't have to go to Chicago
Yep.
again. I mean, you guys won the game, but you much
But
rather be
it
in
took
Inglewood
DJ Moore
playing
stopping
those
on the
games.
route. It took DJ Moore not finishing the route to seal that
You
one.
see, they traded that motherfucker, Tyrell.
Yep.
You see, they got
They
rid of
sure
his
did.
ass.
They said, "Oh, you don't finish routes? Yeah, get up out of here."
So yeah, we'll see y'all in August with the prediction episode, but we got a lot, like I said, coming up before
Just
that.
win, baby. Just win, baby. And Nando,
Go
we
Lakers. In McVay we trust.
Man, y'all
Go
gotta stack
Dodgers.
some before
Go
y'all
Subscribe
Sparks.
to
win
the
that
Nose League
again.
Show.
Peace. See
Hey,
you
y'all
later,
just
man.
stack a couple W's before
And
you get
Kubiak, we
away.
trust.
You flatline, make a master plan, watch it backfire. Burn it all down and collect the ashes. Build it back, respect your passion.